Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got another wonderful cast. We got some PvZ. Not crazy about the Mango Claw, no. In the bottom right, we have the red Zerg player. His name is Noobtoss. Facing off against the blue Protoss player in the northwest. It is extreme. Your transitions give me weird noise. It's true. My transitions do have cool sound effects and noises on them. What can I say? What can I say? In our effort to try and provide some variety and diversity in the games on the channel, getting some PvZ in there. Now, Noobtoss. Why is Noobtoss a Zerg player? That doesn't really make any sense to me, but I digress. Double gas opening from Treem. That's interesting. So is this a one base build? I mean, the Zerg player's not cheesing him. Like, he goes in, it's clearly a hatch first, right? He saw the hatch timing. He saw that there was nothing here. He's got his probe tucked in a weird spot. Does he think he's hiding? Because, yeah, that doesn't really do much. Okay, so he's the pool timing. So what's he going to do? Is this just like a Roddy build where he takes both gases but still just does like a quick expand? He's using his player name as an instant insult to opponents. That is an interesting theory that you have, sir. And this drone is just chasing the probe. So that's kind of interesting, right? He doesn't get the cyber core first, but... Oh, he didn't actually take the second geyser. Never mind, I'm an idiot. That just shows how much Nathanias pays attention. Nathanias, the streamer, so cheap he can't even pay attention. Feels bad, man. He's trying to block the third. Do we know if Noobtoss wants to take the third? He could. He could take it right now. He's got the money. He's got the drone. Got the money, 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 got the drone. There we go. That's my latest song. My rap album. It's called Got the Money, Got the Drone. Is this a full wall? No. There's going to be a little crack between the gateways, I think. Maybe? No, maybe not. Is he just going to build a Stargate? Is he going to rush carriers? Is that the plan? Straight to carriers? It's Chrono and an Adapt, so I guess not. Hey, look at that. Little probe, by the way. Made it home. I got money on my drones and my drones on my money. See, you get what's what, dog. You get what's what. So Noobtoss, he's looking for anything, but he doesn't find it. The Robo's been parked in the natural expansion. And I guess he just wants to be super safe. No, yeah, there's an opening. There's a space there. That's good. I'm not a genius when it comes to PvZ walls. Whenever I play Protoss, it's kind of like, you know what? I'm going to compare myself to an amazing Protoss player. When I play Protoss, it's just like watching Rotterdam play Protoss. The wall is never correct. I love building Stargate units, and 90% of my losses are to Ling run-bys because my wall is never correct. I'm just glad to have something in common with such a good Protoss player. Love you, Roddy. Twilight Council's on the way. He's going to get a forge. So this looks like a pretty crisp, kosher build. Presumably, it'll be an Observer or two. Maybe go straight into Immortals. Maybe get a Prism. And then could do a High Templar drop out of this. Try to put some pressure out on the map, but do a little poke-a-doke. Like a Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying, but I'm not saying. You feel me? You feel me on that? 2 spores. So he's thinking about DTs. He's thinking about Stargate shenanigans. Did he ever actually scout the tech? No. Yeah, that's true. So he doesn't really know. He sees a Twilight, but I feel like you can kind of safely assume a few things. The Observer is going to go get the scout rather than using a hallucinated Phoenix. No lair tech. So the Observer's going to come in. The third, not really droned. There's nothing to see in the main. There's just a Roach Warren and a Baneling Nest. If he goes close enough to see those, I'm pretty sure the Spore Crawler and the Queen are going to be able to kill the Observer, though. That's going to be an issue. He's got to be cautious about that, because losing that, well, that would just suck. You've got to forge. Get the +1. Just do it. Cast it into the fire. Do it. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, that chrono. Ooh, while I had my hand on it. That's right. They call me the Forge Whisperer. Bitches. Let's get another immortal. This observer. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Get to see the layer timing. He has no idea there's a little peeping Tom here on his base either. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to start the 2 evolution chambers, but being able to see all of this is really nice. If he had gone into the surveillance mode that the observer has, he probably would have been able to see the tech behind the building, because the vision increases. Yeah, 25% wider vision on surveillance mode is just crazy. I hate surveillance mode on observers. That was like the greatest buff ever, so that Protoss players wouldn't lose their stuff to those memes. This hatchery is not placed right. Am I crazy? Kills a Ling on the 3rd, so it looks like Extreme's gonna take his 3rd base. He never really did anything with that Twilight tech though. I was hoping for some harassment, but no warp prism. There was no warp prism, no DTs. He's just kind of taking it slow. And not that there's anything wrong with that. You know, most relationships take a good amount of time to build up, but the Templar Archives is gonna come in. And now he can start getting Archons. He can move into Storm. I'm just surprised. He's just kind of letting the Zerg do whatever. And I feel like a big key to success for Protoss is you want to force the Zerg to not always be able to build drones. So I guess this could just be bait. He's building the rest of the Overlords he's going to need for the entirety of the game. But unless he goes for a big bust on his 3rd and kills it, I'm not sure he really needs any of these units, because the Protoss doesn't really seem like he wants to attack. He's got the Prism. So now he could go do like a little Archon drop. I still don't feel like this is enough. How many gates is he at? 6. Okay, he's going up to... Okay, he's going to have 8 gates and a Prism. Okay, he could try to do this. I'm still a little bit nervous because he didn't do any harass all game. But I guess the Zerg player isn't really doing a good job of scouting, so he doesn't really know what's coming his way. Meanwhile, the observer sees literally everything. Doesn't see the infestation pit. That's kind of weird. I thought he'd be able to see that one. No observer to clear the creep. So this is just odd. He starts the Stargate. He's going to start taking the gas on the 3rd base. You know what? This is how you know this is why Nathanias only casts Terran games on this channel, because he just doesn't know anything. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't harass the Zerg player at all. But then the Zerg player literally doesn't scout, and then 3 Immortals and 3 Archons are going to kill everything. He did not actually build any units the whole game, or scout. The Zerg player not keeping a Ling in front to see when this army moves out. That's the real tragedy. Okay, well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There's like no way the Zerg player wins here, right? There's a Warp Prism and 3 Immortals and 3 Archons. And Zealots. Let's not forget about the Zealots. Yeah, no, he's just gonna kill him. He's super dead. If the Zerg player doesn't die in the next like minute of this game, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna absolutely lose it. He's trying to get the Prism. He does get it, but there's nothing here to really buffer against the Zealots, so the Hydras die instantly. And that doesn't work very well, because you need something that can actually kill the Immortals, but I think there's just too much. Extreme. He did not want to do a fancy build. He didn't want to do anything interesting or crazy, and the Zerg player's gonna rage quit. Ripping pasta, ripping Alfredo fettuccine, ripping tortellini.